Students at St. John the Baptist Diocesan High School hosted a Christmas party with Catholic Charities of Long Island. And joining us now to talk about that party and Christmas events is Danielle Campbell, Director of Communication and Development for Catholic Charities of Long Island. Danielle, welcome back. Glad to have you here today.
Thank you so much, Father Gerard. We had so much fun this weekend. It was such a ball. We had a Christmas party for over 100 of our people with developmental disabilities. They live in 12 of our homes across Long Island, and it was just joyous. There's a picture of some of the event, and what happened was we have a volunteer, a very special man. His name is Bob Spina. He has a team of elves, and they got together and they started this idea. And a few years ago, it started just as one home that they would go and bring gifts. Well, it's turned out now that they're bringing gifts to all the people that are in our developmental disability homes. The students bought the presents. They found out specifically what each person wanted, and they were wrapped and given out. That's Larry. He's waving. There's Larry. It was just so much fun. We had a DJ. We had miles long of ziti and chicken fingers, and the food was donated. The gifts. There's the food. It was. Oh my goodness! My goodness! It was just so much fun, and I'm only here a few weeks actually, and I've already been able to get to know some of the people that we have in our homes, and they greet me and give me a hug. And I talked to the students that. Well,
that's what I was going to ask you about. That's great that the students are engaged in it. And especially our diocesan high schools having this opportunity to be connected with other diocesan entities. I was the chaplain at Holy Trinity High School, and we used to visit some of the homes as well. And it's so important for teenagers to be engaged in something because they can be so fixated on themselves, as they should be, but also to see something great. So they were involved as well. I'm sure it was impactful on them.
So you're right on target. So they really helped run this party with help from Bob Spina and his elves, and then of course Catholic Charities, all our people that take care of our people in our homes. The students told me that being part of this and giving and the joy they gave was so much more than getting a gift. It meant so much more to them to be able to give to people who may not have that Christmas joy. And they really felt, and they expressed this to me, that they are doing what Jesus has called us to do. And I was so impressed with them because they really got it.
That's great. Let me ask you about these homes, because I know, certainly I'm sure some of the people who are watching us have adult children that they're caring for and are concerned about what's going to happen, for them. So how do people get to live in these Catholic Charities homes?
So it's interesting. I spoke to some of the families. Many of the families came to the party, and they were just so happy to see their kids, they're in their 40s and 50s now, but enjoying a beautiful Christmas party. And they said to me, the fact that Catholic Charities has given them a home and a place means the world to them. The process is, yes, a little bit complicated because you have to go through the state. It's called Office of Persons with Developmental Disabilities. But that's the website there. We can tell you, more about that if you give us a phone call. But basically, you have a care manager. Most people that have somebody, in their life that has developmental disabilities has a care manager. That care manager is able to negotiate them through that process. So that's how it works. But it starts with the state, and then it filters down, and we pick up, where the state has brought us to. But the thing that to keep in mind is, there's a lot of services for young adults, but once they reach a certain age, they age out of those services. And maybe their siblings have married and moved on, or they get an apartment and they're still home with parents. They want to feel independent. And when they get to these homes, they're cooking their meals. They have a job in the community, possibly. They're working together to keep their home clean and do chores and laundry, and they feel independent. They feel like they're part of something.
Yeah, having had the opportunity to visit some of those homes, it really is. It's such a joyful place, and it is. It's, I think one of the things we talk about in faith is about the dignity of every person, and so no matter what the disability would be, that they have the dignity of being able to care for their own home, work, be a part of a community. That's wonderful. And one of the things I was always impressed by were the people that work there too, as well. So that's an opportunity as well too, to be able to work for Catholic Charities in those homes.
We
right?
call it Jobs with a Heart, and it's on our website. And we have, believe it or not, we have about 40 openings, positions, looking for people to work in our homes. And it's a great opportunity to be part of something so special. And we have that information for you. There's Jobs with a Heart. You can just press that and find information about it. But we are looking for people to work in the homes with our developmentally disabled adults, and working for people to also manage. We're looking for people to volunteer, be part of that. This weekend, one of the homes, another group of students came and decorated the home for Christmas and brought gifts. So we have a lot of volunteer opportunities as well, and it's just beautiful. And we were there for decorating the Christmas tree at Bustamante, one of the homes.
Oh, okay.
And we just had a ball,
Yeah.
Watching everybody be part of something. And like you said, the dignity, the care, and it's a home. It's a homey feeling. They want to be there. So it's so beautiful to see.
Well, that's great. And that is certainly good news. And that's what, that's what, we're all about here, is sharing the good news of what the church is doing. You want to just give a little plug where people can find out about how to be a resident in the home, work in Catholic Charities?
Yeah, sure. So our website is catholiccharities.cc. It's pretty easy to negotiate. We have Jobs with a Heart. You can push that if you're looking for a position, a career opportunity with us. And we also have ways to find help. And in that, you would push our Office of Persons with Developmental Disabilities, and we'll walk you through it. We'll absolutely help you through it. It is a process to some degree, just like everything else in life, but we will help people negotiate and find their way, and we're happy to do it.
Well, Danielle, thanks for being with us. I know you've hit the ground running at Catholic Charities, and really appreciate that you're getting the good word out there. So thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Father Gerard.